What's going on, guys? Guess who's back? It's been a while. Albi Trading is back to back with another live stream. Yes, yes, we're back, bro. We're back. So, yeah, why it's been a while was because I was kind of busy with university. Um, I had some exams, but yeah, but now I'm done. Everything passed, so now we're back, boy. We're back, bro. Let's go. Unfortunately, I've took some trades. It's not really good so far, as you can see. I mean, we've been up. Yeah, we've been on a huge losing streak so far. Had a beautiful winning streak. So we started -3%, then came back up +1%, and then just dumped it again. So yeah, -3%. That's not bad. I mean, one good trade and we got a bag. So, but yeah, no, today 9:29. So we are viewing and analyzing the 9:30 opening. And yeah, so today we had CPI, as we can see, beautiful protection. And we left these relatively equal lows down here, so I can imagine price trade all the way down into relatively equal lows. And this 8:30 news data low. Okay, so far on the high time frames we are absolutely bullish, so it's kind of far away, these relatively equal lows right there. So to be honest, I wanna look for longs rather than for shorts. But yeah, whenever there's CPI, usually the data low gets traded to, or the data high gets traded to. So in a bullish market, this is most of the times a high probability draw. Okay, so that's why we have an eye on that. Okay, on these ones right here. Let's see if we can trade down to it. Like I said, on the daily chart we are bullish. Okay, so the relatively equal highs that we are aiming for on the high time frames. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick. Let's, you see these ones? Okay, that's a draw actually. So I think this week we're going to get up in here. So far the past days we were bullish. We had a breaker, price traded down into this up close candle, so that's a breaker, respected it beautifully. So we are following bullish order flow so far. That's why I say, yeah, we want to have a bullish, rather long than a short today. But you know, you can take shorts in a bullish market, but it's more difficult. Okay, you know, you gotta know what you're looking for. And I got burned the last days, as you can see. These were all, like 80% of these trades were lost because I was trying to short in the London session, which yeah, turned out to be even more bullish, such as today. I was aiming for these relatively equal lows, got short in here, and yeah, I got stopped out. So let's see. So we've taken out pre-market high. Obviously pre-market high taken out so far. 9:30 opening right here. So far we've been trading lower. And yeah, so there are actually two models that you can employ. You could either look for a short from, yeah, not saying that you should take a short or whatever. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just, okay, let me rephrase it. What I would be looking for is short towards these relatively equal lows, or wait until we've traded and came down into a discount and maybe take out even these relatively equal lows and then look for a long. Yeah, we gotta wait for more information and see how the first 30 minutes pan out, and yeah, see what we can get. Okay, So far, we've been trading lower. We took out this blue line, which is buy side, which is previous day's London session. Relatively equal highs. No, it's actually Monday's relatively equal highs, okay? So Monday's relatively equal highs, that was liquidity pool, which is the previous day's high that we took out right now. Okay, so opening range gap midpoint, which is 70% likelihood that we trade down into, is right around here. Okay, so far that means we're looking for a short right now. Oh no, no, we are not looking for a short. I want to see price trade lower and tag the opening range gap midpoint. Okay, which is right around here. And by the way, this is a 15-second or 5-second volume imbalance, okay? So price is likely to draw back down into this 5-second volume imbalance and the opening range gap midpoint. So first and Favati gap is in here. That's first presented Favati gap. I always shade them in green. Price is really heavy right now, so we have an auto block in here. Price tries to trade back up into, tags the auto block wick in here, and this inversion Favati gap, that's technically an opportunity to go short. I might, that would be, that would be a valid trade, but you might encounter the risk that price trades up into this first percent Favati gap, so that could happen. So far it's been respecting the auto block open, but yeah, we might see it trade back up, price trade back up into first percent Favati gap, and if it wants to go lower, it should, yeah, see. So I mean, that's a valid trade idea in here, but you run the risk that you get stopped out and price eventually wants to come back up into first percent Favati gap once more, and then roll over and go lower. I mean, that's actually my model to go short in here. It's a 2022 model, liquidity, market structure shift, first percent Favati gap. But I don't like the volatility in the first 30 minutes of trading, and it's just so freaking fast. So I'm more hesitating and more, trying to avoid trading in the first 30 minutes. But yeah. It's so freaking volatile. I mean, look at this candle, bro. This candle is just huge. One candle is just 60 points. If you compare it to these candles right here, 49.30 opening, bro. This candle is freaking 9 points. Yeah, 9 points, more or less 9 points. And that's, yeah, it's crazy. That's freaking crazy. I mean, look at the stop in here. It's 58 points. I mean, that's actually, it's not too bad. It's actually kind of doable, to be honest. I mean, that's at least almost 2R. We can even aim for the midpoint of that wick. All these relatively equal lows down here. Let's see. Let's see. If we get a fair value gap in here, that might be a trade that I would enter on. Yeah, I don't know if we get the retracement. So if we can close below it, I mean we don't need to close actually below it. But yeah, I wanted to see a follow through. So yeah, I didn't want to see a wick, to be honest. Yeah, come on, bro. We gotta tick into this fair value gap. So yeah, that's actually enough. Come on, bro. Why are you doing that to me, boy? Why are you doing that? So yeah, now actually you wouldn't want to see price come back all the way up into this fair value gap. I mean it can. It should close below this midpoint. Am I missing something here? We have today's Wednesday. We have USD. Okay. 8:30 news and nothing else. Okay, tomorrow 8:30 PPI. That's fine. If we can come back into this auto block in here and the fair value gap, I might take a short. I'm not giving financial advice, not saying that you get short. That's a demo account, okay? Come on. Come on. We're taking that short. Okay. So in a short right now. So price should not close above this inversion fair value gap. So price should stay below this red fair value gap in here. This inversion fair value gap, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So and I'm aiming for What am I aiming for? Actually, I want to see the point of this. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, boy. It's spending too much time inside of this. Value gap, I want to see rejection lower. That's what I'm looking for. Auto block open respected. So that's beautiful. Come on, okay. It's not looking too good right now. It's wicking lower. Yeah, we want to see follow through. Come on. I don't like how it's trying to get lower and it wicks lower and then just keeps going higher. So, let's see. I don't know why it keeps like, kind of consolidating in here. So it should stay somewhere in between this up close candles midpoint, this dotted line in here, and this open. If it closes above this midpoint, that's not looking too good. But what's looking good is how we've been respecting the midpoint of that inversion fair value gap, okay? So I like that, how we only wicked higher, body staying below this midpoint in here. So now I want to see price get heavy. I want to see a follow through, and I want to see price stay or, you know, come back up into it. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yes, sir. No. Give me a follow through, boy. No, not a wake. Not a wake. Come. It's consolidating. Why? Come on, boy. Come on. Touch the lower quadrant of the daily wick from August 5th. Yeah. So that's not what we want to see. It's not looking good. Do we cut the trade? Let's see how this candle closes. It should stay in the low in this inversion fair value gap. I don't want to see it close above it. It's 3 minutes until the macro start. Okay, yeah. I'm closing the trade. Okay. €36 loss. I mean, that's not too bad. That's a good risk managed, but yeah. So we didn't get the follow through towards the opening range gap midpoint. I show you the opening range gap midpoint real quick. So that was the idea, to see price trade towards where is it? Yeah, this one. So I wanted to see price come back to this midpoint in here, which is the opening range gap midpoint, as you can see. Yeah, we didn't get it. So go back to electronic trading hours. So we close above this inversion, this first percent fair value gap, which is validating this as an inversion fair value gap, the first presented one. Close above it, so now it should see price, be supported by this first percent fair value gap if it wants to go higher. I'm just checking if yeah, okay. I want to see if the audio is fine, but audio is fine. Okay, so what's happening so far? We trade higher into the new week opening gap from, I don't know what it is. New week opening gap from Monday. No, yeah, Monday, July 13th. New week opening gap low. Okay, so got a deep retracement. Now, if it closes back below the inversion fair value gap in here, then we want to see price use it as such. As long as it is closing above it or inside of it, that's not bearish. Okay, so we have an auto block in here. Price traded lower. This is also an auto block, so price is trading now in that auto block in here and this fair value gap. So let's see if this auto block holds price higher or if it can actually close it below this fair value gap. So to be honest, I don't want to take another short. If a long opportunity presents itself, I would take that long, but not another short, to be honest. I'm just burning myself with another loss trying to short inside of this bullish market right now on the daily chart. So Um, yeah, to be honest, it's not easy for me, as you can see. It's not easy right now trading. I mean, as you can see, we had a deep retracement. So, so if it wants to go lower, this is actually a balanced price range. Okay, why? Because we had a bullish fair value gap and an immediate bearish fair value gap sharing the same range. Okay, so if it wants to go lower, it should not go above the midpoint in here. Okay, so, and if it wants to go higher, it should respect this order block and disrespect this balanced price range. And as you can see, we wigged into this first percent fair value gap, balanced price range. That's technically another short opportunity right here. But like I said, I don't want to take another short. I mean, that was a nice opportunity to make another attempt trying to catch a short. Let's see. I mean, we are in a macro. We respected this. Yeah, we kind of close above it. So, auto block in here. Let's delete this. So that's beautiful in here. For price to go lower, like I said, it should close below this inversion fair value gap. Use this auto block in here. Yeah, want a closure below. It's not a close below. So, we are predicting a close below. But so far, didn't get it. Okay. Oh, that's 100 bucks. Okay, I was miscalculating, to be honest. Um. Okay. Bro, I thought it was 50 bucks risk, but it's not. It's 100 bucks, like 50 points. So, but yeah. Bro, what is it doing, bro? Okay, I get smashed. Bro, I'm saying that's a problem. I'm saying I don't want to take another short. I take another short and then, bro, I get stopped out immediately. So we are still inside the trade. But it's not looking good. Am I cutting the trade early? Bro, my entry is absolutely insane. Yeah, okay. Cut that trade. God damn. You know what? Now the trade rolls over and delivers my target. Oh boy. Okay, we are minus 1% today. That's fine. I'm done. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. But no, I think it's just bro, I don't know why, but since it's August, August has been horrible, bro. Price action horrible. Eh, price action horrible. Price action in August is absolutely insane. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I took a loss in London. I took two losses in New York. So yeah, my rule is no more trades than 3 per day. That's why I don't take another short or long or whatever. We just observe what price action is doing. Ah, bro, I was closing in here. That's actually another order block in here that we've been respecting so far. If you look at it on a 2-minute chart, we have an order block in here, and another order block in here. So I got scared out of the trade. But to be honest, I was miscalculating, bro. It was 50 points. I don't know why I was thinking about 30 points, and I was thinking like this is 50 bucks risk, but then I took the trade and it was 100, which kind of brought me yeah, it kind of confused me, and you know, yeah, that's why I closed the trade in here. But to be honest, well, I got a fill in here. Yeah, that's 50 points, and that was my trade. I mean, it's not easy price action. Bro, I gotta work my way out of this losing series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losing trades, bro. I was up 1%. We just gave up 5% during like the couple, I don't know, in the last 10 days. That's insane. Come on, bro. It fucking delivers. Yeah, bro, it's always the same. Oh my god. Oh my days. Bro, what is this price action, bro? The fuck? Yes, moving lower, Dow's moving lower. NQ's moving lower. Come on, bro, that's insane. Uh. Yeah, bro, we got smoked today. 3 losses. Oh, it's not easy. To be honest, I'm not trading my mall. I take trades that I know is not my mall, but I take it nevertheless because I think it can deliver. But you know, I'm not trading like my tested strategy. You know, I'm just deviating from it every day, every trade in the past 10 days. To be honest, my mall hasn't appeared really over the couple days. So every time I take a trade, I'm like, oh yeah, I think it's my mall. But after the loss in the evening, I'm always journaling in the evening every day. Doesn't matter if I take a trade or not. I'm journaling, and then I look back at my trade. I'm like thinking like, bro, what was I thinking? Like, that's not my model. I just take trades based on, yeah, it can go there, but man, I don't know. Trading's been difficult for me over the past 2 weeks. So yeah. So that this would have been a loss nevertheless. Probably. I mean, yeah. So I think lots of people got chopped up in here. Me as well included. So yeah. I mean, okay, to be honest, that was my model in here. Okay? We had a buy side liquidity sweep. We have CPI, news data low, relatively equal lows, midnight below. We have first and fair value gap. We have market maker model, sell model, low risk sell, first stage distribution. So I mean that was a valid trade. Okay, that was valid. This one right here, that was just an impulse trade. I mean, yeah, it could have panned out, but that was not my model in here. And yeah, I mean, that's in in of itself another model, another trade idea, which is actually a valid trade idea. I mean, because over the past 2 years that I'm trading now, um, lots of CPI days I witnessed, and whenever CPI is like you know bullish and it's trading higher and higher and higher, usually that's a pretty good trade idea to frame around, to look for a short into the data low. And in addition to that, we also have these news at these relatively equal lows down here. So I mean, we had several confluences, and this 5 second 5 second volume imbalance that needs to be rebalanced, and we have the opening range gap midpoint, and new day and new week opening gap and midnight and whatever. We had just lots of things on the downside that should act as a draw. But yeah, like I said, August price action is just behaving yeah, unusual. So that would have been the stop out. I mean, yeah. So big time high resistance liquidity runs conditions. So came back into first percent fair value gap. I mean, I still think the draw is down in here, but yeah, we just got chopped up. It's not easy, man. yeah. Hmm. I don't know if that happens to you guys when so often it look like low resistance liquidity run conditions. I'm entering the trade and then just starts consolidating, bro. Yeah, bro. So, guys, I think that's it for me today, guys. Already took 3 losing trades. Later on, I'm journaling, and I will see in hindsight if we are actually been able to get down into my draw. So this is low hanging fruit in here. This is the partial profit, and this is ultimate terminus target. This low and these relatively equal lows. Yeah, I will see in John later on if we were actually able to get down there. And I'm still observing the 9:30 to 11 a.m. But I'm closing the stream now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Nevertheless, I'm back at it tomorrow. And yeah, I would say we see each other tomorrow, guys. Be safe and enjoy your day. I hope you got some profits in today. If not, that's okay. It's lag day, guys. Okay, it was lag day and it's still lag day. This is not easy trade environment to trade in right now. So don't be disappointed. I mean, trading is hard. Okay, so don't give up. I'm not giving up, and as you can see, it's not really going too well right now. Okay, for me, so I've never been minus 4%. So I have two accounts. I have this account and I have this account where I'm up 2.5%. And yeah, I was never below minus 3%. And yeah, like I said, this is new territory for me. Okay, so I gotta figure a way out of this drawdown, and I will. It's just important to just not revenge trade, not you know over leverage, and do no revenge trading and stuff. And don't get mad, don't get tilted. Okay, if you get tilted, that's how you will blow your account. Okay, and we want to stay sober minded, and we want to hold on to our account. Okay, we don't want to blow it. If it's a demo or a prop firm or a live account, especially a live account, you don't want to blow it. Okay, so keep your risk managed and appropriate. As you can see, I've never lose more than 100. Okay, actually, my risk management says don't trade more than like 1%. 2% is max, but I don't really take a trade on 2% risk because we are not in high probability environments. So that means I directly go to 1%. And as you can see, oftentimes I'm even risking less than 1%. And yeah, so we see each other tomorrow, guys.